Okay, guys, we promised you more from the founder of GrantWatch.com, Libby Hikind, and we're here to deliver. So this time, we're having Libby answer some common questions from the founders of nonprofits. Take a look. So this is pretty exciting because now we actually have some questions for you from the founders of some nonprofits. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So our first one is Mary in Philly. She wants to know if taxes have to be paid on grant money.
Well, I'm not an accountant. I don't claim to be a CPA.
Okay, good note.
The general rule is that a grant that's given to a nonprofit has no taxes. Now, that's not to say that you can't get yourself into trouble. So if you follow everything that you promised that you will spend the money on in your budget, and you follow whatever the rules are of that particular grant application, you probably are not going to pay any taxes and have no penalties whatsoever. But we all know there's been a lot going on in the news lately of people that don't follow. When you get grant money, it's not to buy a new car for yourself or a new house or a boat. It's to use appropriately. And if you use the money appropriately, you won't pay any taxes if you're a nonprofit organization.
Okay, so now Larry in Dallas, he said that he heard grants are super competitive and wants to know the best way to set his organization apart from the others.
Well, the first thing is check your eligibility. Don't apply for anything that you're not fully eligible for. And then follow directions to cross every T, dot every I. The third is your passion. Is your passion going to jump off the page? Everything needs to flow. That's going to make it stand out. The reader of your proposal is not going to have their head spinning and saying, why is this included in the budget when it's never mentioned in the narrative?
Right. So this next question I really like. So Billy in Boston asked if he applies for a grant and gets it, but it's earmarked for one project, can he use it for another project?
Not without permission. You need to call the funding source, write to them, and you have to do a budget modification, and you have to get it approved. When you submit a budget, you are promising to spend every single penny on that budget exactly as you said.
Right.
And if you want to make a change, you need permission.
Libby, this has been very informative. I've truly loved doing this series with you. Thank you so much again for all of your tips.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.